Good afternoon. It is New Year's Eve afternoon here in Chicago, Illinois, and this will be a quick demonstration of a platform I've been messing with for a little bit to try to do some experiments with robotic vision. The basic platform where we're starting off with is just a toy truck or toy tracked vehicle. I'm not sure how it started life. I just picked it up at a swap meet, but it's just a little toy tracked vehicle. It's got two small little can motors down in here that just are being controlled or driven by a little PWM controller that's available from Parallax. And it's running open loop, so there's some challenges associated with doing that, but we've got some gains turned up a little bit to try to work around things. This is controlled by the Parallax propeller, which is mounted up inside of here. We've also got about a $5 Bluetooth dongle that is used to wirelessly reprogram the robot. And we've also got a little XB controller down here to use for serial communications between the laptop and the robot to send commands back. The video system that is being used is just a Logitech camera, just an old USB camera that is plugged into a TP-Link router that is running OpenWRT software, and that is feeding the images via the LAN connection over to the router, the home router, and then that information is of course coming down into the laptop down here. To power all of this system up here, I'm just using a little battery bank adapter to provide the USB power to the TP-Link and to the USB camera. And that power is separate from the power that is being sent to the motors and to the microcontroller and the XB, etc. That's provided with batteries that are down below down here. So right now, with the TP-Link on, you can see the robot sitting down there, and we can actually, with the Robo realm software that is doing the image processing, we can see what the robot is seeing in Robo realm. Just a handy little feature of this, because essentially what we've done is taken a USB camera and made it into an internet camera. If I go into Google Chrome and then go into basically the IP address, again I get the same image that is being sent over from the server. Of course I can't do a whole lot of processing with it, but this does open up some other possibilities. So we'll close that down. So again, we're looking at Robo realm. Robo realm has the capability of doing all kinds of filters and layers and really doing some nice vision processing in a very simple, easy way. So what we'll do is we'll turn that off. We will put this down here, and for this demonstration we'll just do this little line that I've got laid out that runs out into the hallway, and we will go into viewport, and I will try to load the program via the Bluetooth USB. Let's see if that one, okay, that loaded up nicely. So now I will switch over to Robo realm, and I will turn on Robo realm, and we can actually see the image of the tape on the ground. I'm getting about 15 frames a second, which is pretty adequate for this application that we're doing today. Actually, I'm at 14 frames a second. And I can actually show all the different filters. Here I'm using a blue filter, and then some different blob tracking and blob filters. And ultimately what is being processed by the camera is that blue line that you see on the ground. And again, as I move the camera back and forth, I can see what the camera is seeing and being processed by a Robo realm. And the Robo realm is sending the information, essentially the center of gravity for the image, back to the robot via an XB connection. So there's my little XB antenna down there, and that's going to send the command information back to the robot. In fact, the first command information that I have to send in order to even initialize things is I've got to put the mouse here in the middle and turn this by clicking the mouse button. They'll actually activate the motors. That's of course the program that's inside of the robot, and then it will begin accepting the commands and start moving forward, and should track the line out into the hallway if everything goes okay. So here we go. So the robot heads on down, doing a little bit of hunt for line following. It's not perfect, but we're working on it. And of course I can see the same thing that the camera is seeing in real time. And then it hunts around and heads off forward. And then of course when it's programmed so that when it runs out of image, it stops. Nice little safety feature. In fact, I'll click the mouse here and that will deactivate the motors, and that should be pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please just leave me a message there on YouTube and we'll try to answer as best we can. Thanks a lot.